Yet another video. Shit, my microphone's being dodgy. Alright, we'll get straight into it, I think. We're just gonna rip in and get some shit done. Now that we've got the expansion and everything done from last episode. If you haven't watched episode 5, please do. It's a great video. I don't know what the fuck we were talking about because I cannot remember for the life of me. Just watch the videos, you'll hear some weird ass conversations that happen. You don't want to miss them. They're great. Especially episode 3. Episode 3 was fucking amazing. Alright, so we're starting today's video off. We got $116,000. Pardon me. We're level 12 and we got 2 lifts now. We just expanded at the end of last video, so we got our warehouse here to chuck whatever we need. Obviously, yeah, we got the hoist, like the car hoist. Got an engine crane now, which means that we can pull engines out of cars and put them on the old engine stand. Is my shit just not my voice right now? Like, what the fuck's going on? My Xbox shit is not, like, my Xbox party overlay is not working right now. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, do we just rip into it straight away? And I guess the best thing to do now is, let's build our first car. To do that, we gotta travel. We gotta go find what we want. We got a couple options. We got a few barns to go to, and by a few I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 barns that we can go to right now, chat. What do we think we should do? Which sort of barn should we go to? Also, we got a marine in chat. For those who don't know, we record these live on Twitch. If you go under the description and scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll find the link to the Twitch. Go drop me a follow and you can be a part of these videos before they are uploaded to YouTube. Alright, Marine, since you're in chat, also that was your hydrate. Since you're in chat, Marine, give me a number 1 to 11. Whatever that number is what barn I have to do. Because, I am about as decisive as a brick wall. 6? Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, travel. Let's get it. Let's see what we're gonna get. I can buy 1 car. I'm gonna buy and restore 1 vehicle. That's it. And then we're gonna do customer cars for the rest of the video. Oh my god. We have 2... We have a Camaro and we have a Nova. No, we got a Camaro and a GTO Judge. What the fuck? Like, immediately, both of them in the same, similar green. Anything around here? No, that's just a dead end. Do we have a third car in this fucking barn? We do. Oh, RX-7. Alright, our options are... Hold on, is this a V8 or... Oh, okay, that's an F-mill. That's a little bit less intriguing. So we're either going to go for this beast of a Judge here, or we're going to go the RX-7 over here. Marine's saying RX-7, so we're going RX-7. 25.9k, so a $26,000 car. That's alright. Turn to garage. Yep. Alright, let's rip into it, I guess. Let's get this over and done with. I don't even know if we've got a paint shop or anything. I don't think... Yeah, no, we don't. I think that's in the next expansion, so we won't be able to paint the poor car, but that's alright. Don't always have to paint your projects. Don't be afraid to leave a car unpainted for a little bit. Plus, I mean, this... I don't know, it's actually kind of clean, like... I'm worried that this thing's too good of condition. There's not really a point in repairing. Oh, actually, that engine definitely needs to be redone. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot that needs to be done on this thing. So we'll be alright. Interior dismount. Yes, bang, bang, and bang. And also the steering wheel. Boom. That's everything, I think? Yep. I do not want to do that. There. I broke my arm, it hurts. Oof, Marine. Hope for a speedy recovery for you, bro. I have heard that broken bones do suck. I have never broken one, fortunately, thankfully, you know. never had that issue, but yeah, I know people who have it. Apparently, it's one of the worst pains. So I definitely hope for a speedy recovery. Alright. And the starter will be one from underneath, so let's do this. Let's get the engine up in the air. Let's get the oil drain. Bang. There was no oil in it. That's not good. Good thing we put 0 attempt into starting the car. I walked around for a week without knowing. How did you do that? How did you manage to go a week without noticing that your arm was broken? Is it like an actual break, or is it just fractured or something? Because surely you would have noticed that something was wrong from the paint you were in. Hold on, what am I doing? I don't need to remove any of that shit. Oh, I was thinking, there's no oil on this thing. No wonder, there's no fucking oil pan. I didn't even realize that. There's literally just no oil pan there. This thing has no sump. Alright, pull out the engine. The engine has to go over to here, so we add the engine there. Alright, I'd say do we do the engine first? I think we finished the teardown, actually. We'll finish the full teardown, then we'll worry about it. Alright. Boom. A boom. Let's unscrew everything. Remove everything we can. It's gonna be a full restoration. Different generation. Cause we don't give a fucking. We won't ever give a fuck until you don't give a fuck about me and my generation. Do you know where you are? Welcome to the jungle, punk. Take a look around. Slim Biscuit, picking up your town. Downloaded the shockwave. Saw the ladies in the cage to get your groove on. I snapped a bone and fractured the other. Bro, how did you not notice that something was wrong? It would have been like the moment there was any form of pain, I would have been like, yeah, no, this ain't normal. Mom. It broke my arm. It hurted a lot. Alright. Alright. Let's just keep removing everything we can. There is a lot of rust on this poor car. Chat, I'm gonna get copyright just for saying that. Like, just doing that little vocalized performance there. There goes any chance of me making money in the future. Straight copyrighted. Nintendo gonna come to my house with lawsuit papers and everything. But hey, at least I haven't developed a game that has the ability to capture something. Cause that's Pokemon's intellectual property. Rubber bushing. Take me away. Take me away. Ah, ah, ooh. So I've been thinking of doing a Forza Horizon 3 YouTube series, but I don't know how it'd go. I want to hear from you guys. Would you guys be down to watch me play Forza Horizon 3? Just a disclaimer, I've never really been big on the game. Like, it's in my home country and everything, and I just don't like it. It's, yeah. I'd personally rather play Forza Horizon 4 over it, but like, we've already played a hot amount of Forza Horizon 4. I need to finish recording that, honestly. I need to finish recording Forza Horizon 4. Because, well, yeah, we're a bit behind. But, you know, just a little bit. Alright, that's everything. Alrighty. So I don't even know if this game was like, you had to use a welder or anything to straighten the body. I can't remember any of the things with this game. Okay, I think you are meant to use a welder, but I don't know if we've got a welder yet. Toolbox, let's see, does it say anything about a welder? Ah, yeah, right there. Wait, no, that's successful repairs. Hold on. Let's see, chat, do we see anything about a welder here? Oh. Nice. You know, I don't think so, honestly. We got a compression tester there. Well, not, sorry, it's the fuel pressure, not compression. I genuinely don't know then. I know, as I said in previous videos, I didn't really play much of this. Like, I didn't play too much of the story on this, so I don't know what we got, what we don't have. Anyway. I guess let's do this engine teardown real quick. Endgame. We'll remove that auto roller. We'll remove the belt. We'll remove the alternator. We'll remove the turbinator. Go to the carburetor. We'll go to the alternator, and the alternator do the spinny thing, and then the thingy do. Alright. Now we remove. Oh, hold on. We gotta remove L arm and L arm and L water pump. And then we remove L timing cover. Beautiful. They put me to sleep and bent my arm back into place. Damn! Bro was just like thrown around, told, nope, you're doing this now. Alright, remove the throttle body. Alongside the throttle body, the intake manifold, that's where the oil filter goes. So if you don't know that weird little top bit there, oil filter goes on that. Now we remove the fuel rail. Get that John off there. Remove the intake manifold. Then remove the exhaust manifold. Yeah. Then remove the ignition wires and the ignition coil. And remove the spark plugs from the housings. And now we got to remove the clutch assembly. Remove it all. Yep. Beautiful. Now we can remove both parts of the front, like both fronts of the housings and shit. Yep. Now remove the actual housings. Now we can remove the eccentric shaft, and boom, the middle housing. Now that is everything off the car. Like, there is nothing left of that car now. Which means we start buying. Now I can't remember shit about what's what in this game, so it's gonna be great. I don't know where to go with a lot of things. This is literally our first time doing a rebuild on this game, in a real mode at least. We'll need a battery, because I don't think I've got the battery charger or anything. I don't even know if there is a battery charger in this game, actually. In all honesty, I have no clue what's in this game and what's not in this game, because I play Mechanic 2021 a lot more than this. can't remember what clips it was that was on the old air filter. Wait, hello? Alright, clip B is what it is. Easy. Actually, that's probably the best thing I can do here. I can have a look at what's in the engine section and just go off of that. So it needs radiator A and the radiator fan housing B. We need a starter for a V8. Alright, 2 idle roller A's, 1 B. No, 2 B's. 2 A's, 2 B's. What the fuck? Let's just scroll down and get all this shit. Slowly. Was it crankshaft V8 in this thing? I can't fucking remember. I know these things are weird and they don't have their own crank. Yeah, so it's a V8 crankshaft. Easy. Oh, my booty is itchy. And yeah, 2 rotor housings, 2 rotors themselves, and obviously all the... Yeah. This is it. Reasonably easy stuff. Exhaust manifold. There. Rotary A. We got the flywheel. Scroll on down, and we get the fuel pump. I need a fuel filter. What fuel rail was it? Rotary A, yeah. Get the fuel tank. We need 2 A's and 2 B's. We need the 1A coil. We need the 1A of the wires. Intake of manifold. We need the A and the B. We need where is it? Wait, the oil filter rotary. Oil filter rotary A, yeah. You get me? That one, that one, that one, that one, yeah. What power steering pump do we need? Hold up. V6B. Why the fuck do I need a V6 one? Alright, I'll worry about suspension when we get to it. I need 2 rotaries. I need 2 rotary housings. Just trying to think. I need a sprocket. I need a starter V8. I need 4 spark plugs. I need 17 belt B rotary, and I need 17 belt A rotary. Yeah. I need the rotary throttle. I need the rotary timing chain. I need the rotary timing chain timing cover. Rotary turbo. I need that rotary water pump. I think that's it. It's definitely not, because I don't have the intermediate housing, that's right. Don't have the end housings and shit. Take me to A. There. I don't know what they call the rear housing for it. Because there's the front side. Do they just call it a back side or rear side or something? I don't know. Let's go to B and find out, I guess. Well, it's definitely not called a back side, because there ain't none here. Where will I find R? Probably where R is. Ah, there it is. Alright, let's see if we got just about everything we need. Get them housings in there. Get the spark plugs in there. Chat, you're seeing a genius at work right now. I definitely am a genius. I'm definitely trained to do this. I'm not retarded at all. Look, I'd say, considering the fact I was able to remember everything I need just about, I'd say I did a pretty decent job. Get the intake manifold B. Get the full rail. Yay. And we get the intake manifold A. Get the throttle bay. Yay. Chucky TV, W name. How you bloody going, mate? Welcome to chat. I promise you're safe here. We will not bully anyone here. Not at all. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to buy a counterweight. I'm fucking dense. It's literally looking at it. That's the wildest part. I'm not doing too bad, Chucky. You know, just vibing out, recording for YouTube. Just the average day for me at the moment. Gotta get the exalted manifold done. Now I get the timing covered. Oh. There's a pain in my ribs, chat, and it hurts. So you're telling me I looked at the crankshaft but didn't buy it? Come on, guys. You were supposed to tell me to make sure to actually buy it. Not good enough. Here I was thinking you guys had my back. Rude. Get the power steering pump on there. Get the idler on there. Yeah. Now we get the serpentine belt on there. We get the idler roller. Yeah. Now we get the other serpentine belt. We get the other idler roller. Boom. And now, finish it off with the brand new oil pan. And just like that, we got a rotary. And just like that, we got a rotary in a car. Look at that, chat. Look at us being all productive and professional. Look at us getting the job done faster than anyone else on Earth. Get that in there, get that in there. Now there's no performance parts on this, but that's okay. I usually go for performance parts, but this is our first build, right? Like, you gotta remember that. This is the first car we're building. We definitely went overkill with the money, you know, starting out with 100k. Well, nearly 120k, but, you know, that's whatever. We ignore how much we started with, we focus on how much we'll be left with. That's the rule. Now, I don't know what the exhaust situation is. What do we got? Front exhaust section, rotary A. Yummy. Right there. Then we need a catalytic converter, the middle muffler, the exhaust pipe, and the rear muffler V8. Catalytic converter, exhaust pipe, middle muffler. I don't know if it's B or A. I don't know. To find out. I cannot find out like that. I don't think I can find it like this either. This game does not zoom. It's the standard V8 one. Alright. Alright, now we got the brake calipers and all that done. This thing, does it have ABS? It does not have ABS. Okay. That's scary. So now we go suspension. Whoop-de-doo. Fuck you. Alright. Now, what cross member? It's not this thing. B. Alright. You might be thinking, why the fuck is this dude just buying only the front stuff first? Simple, I keep track of what I buy. Because I don't trust myself buying in bulk, like buying everything all at once, necessarily. So I do the front first, and then I worry about the rear. Because the rear we need rear axle housings. Axle knuckle housings, should I say. We need rear drive axles. I'm guessing it's that one, not the B. Then we need shock absorber A, shock absorber cap, rear spring, rear suspension arm A, rear suspension arm B, rear suspension crossmember rear wheel drive, rear suspension arm A, well not A, sorry, rear suspension upper arm. Then we need rear sway bar B. I'm guessing we need the standard hub. We need 8 of those and 8 of these. And then what else? We need the spring cap, and we need 2 sway bar end links, 2 hub bearings, and 2 wheel hub 3s. I think that's everything we need for suspension stuff. So we'll just quickly put these together. See that, chads? It's not even been a full half hour and we've got a car just about fucking finished. Like, I'm telling you, I know what I'm doing. I'm just a little bit special in the head when doing it. But you know what? It's okay to be special in the head while doing stuff if you're getting stuff done. That's the rule. As long as stuff's getting done, you can take your time and be stupid with it. If you're getting stuff done quick, even better. So now we just put everything together. The turbinator with the carburetor, and then the turbinator and the carburetor work together to make the alternator go boo. And we go wee, you know? Whatever. Wee, 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 wee. Alrighty. Now chat, I want you guys to decide, do we go factory wheel spec, like wheels and specs and everything? Or do we try and make some fancy shit, like do some decent fitment on this thing? Like, what are we thinking? Do we want that flush fitment life, or do we want to go, you know, factory standard with no fitment at all? Alright, get those on. Get the caliper on, get the cylinder on. Yep. And that's that done. So now we cross on over to this side and do the same thing. Put that on, put that on, put that in properly. Put the wheel hub bearings. Boom, wheel hub cap, and brake disc ventilated, brake pads, brake caliper and caliper cylinder. Boom, put that in. Boom, that's done. Now we put the gearbox in. Beautiful. Put the starter motor in. Beautiful. And now we finish the exhaust system off with the catalytic converter, the metal muffler, the exhaust pipe, and the real muffler. Now we put the fuel tank in. We put the fuel pump in. Beautiful, there's that done. Now we go suspension crash member, drive shaft, yeah. Alright, now we go sway bar, beautiful. rubber bushings. Let's get these out the way. Now, if you guys can't tell, I do have a bit of history playing with rotaries and shit in this game. As, well, that was like the only thing I did in sandbox mode, was I either built rotaries or I built carbureted pushrod V8s. Anything else I was afraid to touch because I was confused. I don't know why I was confused, because they're not that fucking complicated. But yeah. Now this is the confusing stuff, doing fucking rotaries and that, because I stopped doing it for so long. I got 2021 and just focused on doing anything other than rotaries and carbureted V8s, that it got boring. But now, with the announcement of, 2026 coming and shit, and the fact that there's a fucking free demo you can play right now on Steam, I'm sort of back into playing car mechanic games, and well, I've already 100% completed 2021, so may as well go for it on this, What better way to do it than, well, play this game like a motherfucker. Let's just keep putting this thing together. We'll be alright. Oh fuck, why are they sending me a snap? They haven't spoken to me in like literally 12 months. Shit, it's been like 12 months since all that drama went down. Alright, let's get all this extra shit done. Sway by end link, yep. Small rubber bushing, yep. Rear suspension arm, yep. Spring cap, yep. Rear spring, yep, and rear shock absorber cap. Not the tire, yes, shock absorber cap, yes. There we go, brake pads. Brake caliper and caliper cylinder. Boom. There's everything except for the wheels done, I'm pretty sure. And then obviously the body and interior. Yep, so wheels, tyres, and interior and body and shit need to be done now. And you know what? Just thinking. I don't think anything we've got can be repaired other than... Can anything... No, they're all fucked, so yeah. They're all replaced and shit, so yep. Everything needs to be replaced from here, completely. Search RX7. I should probably do it properly, eh? Because this game's picky and it's RX-7. There we go. This is one thing I don't miss. Everything being grouped together in the body shop. Alright, now we go RX-7, RX-7, and RX-7. So yeah, I don't think there's anything for the RX-7 or anything, because these were DLC cars, yep. Well, they weren't DLC, but they also weren't release day cars. And we also need 2 plates. We'll just go Western Australia, doesn't matter what's on them. Now, we'll go... No one's actually said anything in chat about the wheels and shit, so we're not going to do that just yet. So we're just going to focus this body stuff, and then we'll worry about that. That's right, we already did the window. Boom. Boom. Mirror and window. Is that everything? Body? Yep. now we put in our brand new interior. Now it's cost us 50k to get here, and the car's value is 50k, bruh. There you go. So what's cost us to get this far? It's basically what we get back. So not really a profit situation here, but in saying that, we did buy the car really fucking expensive. This car was 26 grand. But yeah, we're just gonna do the wheels and tires now. So we're looking 235, 45, 17s. All right. We can go nice wheels then. I'd say we can go nice wheels. So we'll go 19s. And just trying to think, factory fitment wasn't the best, was it? Hold on. I'll just quickly test and see what the factory fitment looks like. Alright, so yeah, that could do with 5 on the front. And honestly, yeah, I'd say 5 all around. Beautiful. And now we'll go, yep, sport tires, 19, 245s, and instead of 45, because we added 2 inches, we go 35s. And this way we'll have basically factory fitment. Well, we'll have factory sizing and shit, so you shouldn't theoretically need to do any changes or anything with all the fun stuff to keep it like the speedo correct. But you have bigger wheels, and because of the fact that there's a 5 offset plus 5 offset on it, it'll fit the arches a bit better, which like you'll love to see. Alright, now that we got this one wheel, we can do the test of fitment. Oh, look at that flush, baby. This one here. Oh yeah, she's mid. So yeah, we're gonna flourish in that, you know. Let's get this one on. In fact, there's like a little bit of poke on the rear, and I like it. I'm a sucker for a little bit of poke, so yeah, that's beautiful. And that front fits perfectly there. Oh, chat, what have we done? We done made perfection. That plus 5 offset has just brought this car from a fucking 8 to a 10. And the 19s, oh baby. So let's just quickly do the only fluid that you got to worry about in this game for some reason. Oil. Bam. And there we go. Now I can sell the car for 60 grand. But then there's the restoration bonus. So there you go. 77.5 grand in its current condition. That's without cleaning the interior or thingo. We can clean the interior. We've got that there. I think. No, that's just a toolbox apparently. Why has it got cleaning shit on it? When do I unlock all the cleaning stuff? Like, does it say? I'm so confuckled. Because you're like, in all honesty, I'm confused. Like, what happens? Where do we get it? Huh? I don't know. Because, yeah, we can't really move it anywhere to help us, can we? Nope. Upgrade garage to access this. This place is already being used. Huh? I mean, it's not, but okay. There's a car. Okay, so these two it says. Wait, oh, that one. There is a car in this location. It's that, yeah. But that one's saying upgrade garage. This one's just saying you can. Like, this place is already used. Like, huh? In all honesty, I think that's everything we need to do though for this car. Since we don't have a way of straightening the panels, as far as I can see, I don't see a welder anywhere. Yeah. Wouldn't be in the office, that wouldn't make sense, yeah. Alright. Well, if that's the case, then we're done. This car is a goner. Let's go, 136. So, we made about 20 grand profit from that. Definitely wasn't the best. But profit is profit, end of the day. I'd say we get this fucking shitbox in here. Get the old Ford Pinto. The old, hit it in the rear end and it catches fire. So, yeah, the car doesn't start apparently. Okay. Yep. Guessing no OBD port. Yep. Usual. Compression test. So that's good. Multimeter, what does it say? Whole lot of nothing. Alright, the battery is dead. That's what that's saying. Shouldn't have to test tires, and we don't have to fuel pressure test yet, so we know that the battery needs to be yeeted. Yeah, that exhaust looks fucking rooted. How does the starter motor look? Not that bad, honestly. Just trying to think, I guess we could always look at the spark plugs and shit. The fuel filter doesn't look good. That fuel pump looks pretty shit too, so. Alright, well, let's get a battery real quick. Not that one, battery. Now I need the fuel pump and fuel filter, that's for sure. I've gone way past them. How's the oil filter? Oil filter looks alright, so shouldn't need to replace that. That air filter looks good. See, it looks, cause yeah, that fuel filter definitely don't look good. So it's just, yeah, 25%. I think replace that for sure. Oh, actually, the ignition coil back here. How's that? Why? Alright, so ignition coil needs to be replaced. That was the i4 SOHC. Actually, before we do that, let's have a look. Those spark plugs look alright, so yep. We'll chuck that back on there. So yeah, we got 1, 2 things there that need to be replaced. Just trying to think, because it's saying that it's not starting because of these issues. So it makes me wonder if it's something to do with like behind the timing chain too. Fuck it. Remove the radiator real quick. Remove the belt, the idle roller, crank pulley, remove timing cover. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's all good. Head cover maybe. Remove the valve cover here. And yeah, Yeah, no, everything looks good in there. So, I'd say that's alright. Fuel rail looks good. Alternator looks a little bit worse for wear, but doesn't look like that'd be stopping it. Doesn't look like that's the cause of the battery being dead or anything. So yeah, I'd say we just need to make our way to the fuel pump back there. Yep. Remove that. Put a new one. Yep, so there's 4 things good. Now there's 6 things missing on it. We've got 1, 2, which is the exhaust shit. Have a feeling maybe the clutch system. So let's go put it on the hoist and let's get it in the air and we should be alright. Yep, now we'll remove the drive shaft just quickly. It's an engine-based starter, of course it is, because it's a 4-cylinder. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Then remove el gearbox. The clutch looks alright. Shit. Clutch looks alright. Flywheel doesn't look rusty or anything. Fuck. Well, let's drain that oil real quick. We're gonna open it up from underneath. There's like no oil in there, that's great. Let's have a look in here. Okay. Just gonna quickly remove the caps here. For the rods, specifically, not anything else, just the rod caps. Because it could be piston rings. Didn't say that, didn't we do a compression test and it looked alright? Well, we won't be able to now, because yeah, there's no bottom end on it. Whatever, let's just hope that this is what it is. So that means remove that, that, remove that, so we can remove that, then we can remove that, so we can remove that, so that we can remove these, and remove the camshaft, and remove the exhaust manifold, and the spark plugs, and oh, fuck's sake. I'm genuinely going to cry if this isn't the issue with it. What should just be the spark plugs are the issue and I've just done a full engine teardown for no reason. I'm saying that though, there's 6 things wrong, so that means there's 2 things... Hold on, but that was without the... yeah. It's just 4 things now, the exhaust is off, so... Great. It's great stuff, chat. Okay, yeah, it's definitely the spark plugs that are wrong. They are all cactus. I should have checked them properly, because like I looked at them and they looked alright, but then, they're gonna look alright, because it's, for some reason, the porcelain part that you see You don't see the actual nut, so you have no clue if there's corrosion on it. Yeah, look at that. Everything's good except that exhaust now. Wee-hee. We didn't just waste all that time for nothing, I promise. Yeah. Kill me. Well, chat, it's 2:51 in the morning now. We've been going for 51 minutes, which means we're a few minutes out from ending the video. So that's great. This close to the end of the video, and well, this is what I'm doing. I'm rebuilding an engine that I fucking tore apart, thinking there was something, but it wasn't. Turns out it was something that I could have changed without removing anything. Well, I say without removing anything. I had to remove the wires, but I already did that earlier to replace the coil. So, like, yeah. Alright, is that everything up here? Yep. I promise, I think twice before I do usually. I need a middle muffler and a V8 OHV. It's okay, because didn't this job say oil change? Yep, it did say oil change. So there you go, chat. This was just an advanced oil change, you know? The reason we tore so much of the engine apart, well, just making sure there was no oil in those upper bits. That's all it was, chat. We promise. We like to do the most in-depth oil changes here. We don't want our customers having any issues further down the road, so we make sure that we do a full engine tear down every oil change. Alright. Get it out of here. I don't want to look at it. I don't even want to fucking look at it. I sell everything here. 143,000. Alright. And we just got a camshaft, a fucking barn find map, and an ignition coil. So we sell the fucking parts and boom, barn location. Alright, well, I don't even know, what customers do we have now? Got rotary stuff, yep. Oh, that's just body panels. Okay, I'm down with that. That's a headlight that looks to be damaged to me. No, it wasn't. Wait, yeah, it was. Left headlight, left tail light, front right door window, front right door, and front left fender. Alright. So, I need left fender, right door window, left tail light, left headlight. was everything it said, so let's put it all back together now. Alright, that was easy. And that just got me a barn location. What the fuck? Oh, we got gearbox and body panels. Yes! I love gearbox jobs. They pay so well for how easy they are. Alright, let's see. What transmission are we looking at? We are looking at a OHV. And what needs to be replaced in terms of body? Does it specify? Left door, left fender, left headlight, right headlight, front window. I don't even know what the car is. Hold on. It's Chieftain Bandit, isn't it? Yeah, Bandit. Band. Beautiful. Left door, left fender, left headlight, right headlight, and front window. I think that was everything it said. Yep, beautiful. So, remove those headlights, remove the fender, remove the door, remove the window. Now we go new window, new door, new fender, mirror, window, headlight, and headlight. That bit's done, beautiful. Now we no. Forgot to take it out of body repair mode. Now we go onto the lift. And because this is a real engine, the starter motor is on the bottom basically. Like you can access it from the bottom of the engine. Boom. Now we take the drive shaft off real quick. Boom, boom, boom. And because of the fact that this is officially at 57 minutes on the stream, this is the final job of the stream chat. So thank you guys for coming out and chilling. Thank you to the people who jumped in the stream chat for this one. Highly appreciate you all. And I hope you all enjoyed. But yeah, just make sure to check that description if you're watching on YouTube, because you don't want to miss out on the cool things. Like, we've got a Forza Horizon 6 giveaway. I didn't even mention that, I just realized. We've got a giveaway for Forza Horizon 6. There's 3 copies up for grabs, and it is the most expensive version. So you don't want to miss it. And if you don't know how to enter it, right at the top of that description, there is a Discord link. Join that Discord and go to the giveaways channel. It'll tell you everything you need to know about how to enter the giveaway and what to expect from the giveaway. So, trust me, you want to go there. But anyway, with that, I don't think there's anything easy that we can do, just like pick it up and drop it. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, we've got to... Okay, I'd be stupid not to. It's an RX-7 and it's a gearbox issue. This is an easy $6 grand, and it looks to be just clutch stuff. Yep, it's just the flywheel, clutch, all that. But yeah, while we're doing this last job, I guess I can do the whole stupid, ramble about the outro and whatnot. But simple stuff of just the Discord's there at the top if you want it, like if you want giveaway information. Just in general, there is a Discord link there. It'll be like the second last thing. The first thing after the Discord, like the original Discord link. Well, I say the original, the giveaway Discord link. There will be my brother's YouTube, XenoTaylor97. He's like my brother, head mod on Twitch, and he's also a fellow YouTuber. He does, very different games to what I do. He sort of plays the older Nintendo stuff, like, old Nintendo games and whatnot. And a little bit of Need for Speed, like old Need for Speed and whatnot. So, if you're into the older games, like, late 90s, very late 90s, early to mid 2000s games, he's the place to go. He's fucking awesome. He's got YouTube a lot more figured out than me, just so you know. So don't expect my level of content. Expect higher, because he's got actual equipment for that shit. But yeah, there's that. My boy Heath, Third Eye. He's an Aussie rapper, one of my mates. We've been helping each other with growth for nearly 2 years now, so that's cool. But yeah, that's it, I think. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming out and chilling. It's been great having us. It's your boy Skits. I'm signing off, I guess. Stay safe, stay in school, wear a seatbelt, and don't do drugs. Have a fucking great day, guys. Peace out.